Right, I'm going to do some work with Jenflow Resin. So what I've got is a 2-part resin. Okay, so it's 2 parts A to 1 part B. It's nice and easy to mix. There's part B. There. I've done a lot of the mixing already because it's quite boring watching someone mix. So in here, the pugs will keep barking. In here I've got about 20 mils with some white alcohol ink. So that one's done. In this one, I've just got the part A at the moment, and I've used the Jenflow grape metallic powders, and as I've said, you mix that in before you put your hardener in. It mixes really a lot better. You don't get any sort of lumps or anything. So that just needs a hardener. So I'm just going to put that in. So again, that will work out to about 20 mils once the hardener's in. So I've done 15 of part A and 5 of the part B. And I'm using 4 colours. I just need to give this a good mix in. I mean, the richness of that purple is absolutely fantastic. I really doubt it's going to come out on the video camera. So I've got my alcohol white, my grape, I think it's called. That's a good mix. Takes a while. But I find you get very few air bubbles with this resin, and it flows really easy. So just make sure that's mixed in. Right, so that's my grape. The next one I've got is forest green. It's a nice rich green. So again, I've put the powder in already, and I'm just going to add the hardener. Same ratio I'm using. I mean, this is going to be loads to cover this size of canvas. So I might just have to get another canvas ready to pour the leftovers on. Alright, so that's the hardener gone in. You can see it's separated hopefully on top. And we'll just give that a good mix in. But the richness again of that green is absolutely fab. That's a pug snoring in the background. Better than barking, I suppose. But again, you know, I'm not being careful about mixing it because I'm a bit of a slapdashy. So with some resins I've used, I'd have millions and thousands of air bubbles. There's a few in there, but they'll rise to the top in a minute. Just make sure you get right down to the bottom. And then the last one I'm going to use is copper, I think. Let me check. Yeah, so it's metallic copper. Alright, so I'll put the hardener in. can't believe how much further this resin seems to go than other resins I've used. Perhaps it's because of the flow of it. But I'm using less than half of what I've done with other makes. So that's got to be good for your pocket. So I never plan anything. I just have to get in and do. Because even when I do plan something, it totally goes in the opposite direction. And I end up with nothing like I thought I wanted. Normally good, but nothing like I originally set out to do. That's Maisie snoring. Right, let's check where my torch is and my heat gun. I'll just give them a minute. Move the scales out of the way. Hubby's gone out, so I can play with fire. It's always a bonus. Right. So I'm going to put my white on top. So I'm going to move that out of the way. If you don't like runoff, then put barrier around your canvas. Just raised up just a bit, and that will keep all your resin in. Use something like aluminium tape. Right, I'm going to pop down some green. And I think we'll go copper. And then we'll go purple. Maisie, it's enough, love. Right, I'm just going to torch that before I put my white on. It's quite interesting to watch the effects that are coming out already. Turn it down a bit before I set everything on fire. Just going to give it a pop. Not much popping. That'll do for a minute. And I'm just going to slide this about. Okay, let's pop some white on. I can't find my heat gun. I'll have a blow about. You'll find your resin will keep, the resin will keep moving for a little while. Let's pop some more colour on. Shush. Shush, madam. Right, I'm going to put a little bit more alcohol ink in that white. So it doesn't really seem to have done much. So we'll see what happens. It seems to have disappeared. That's better, it's a bit. Okay, let's give it a bit of a blow about. It's starting to go now. I didn't have enough alcohol ink in there. You see where it's starting to lace. And now it's just getting some lacing. Yeah, it's coming on nice now. Right, I'm going to leave that to settle for a bit. Got a little bit of, oh yeah, no, look, I've got a little bit of copper left. I think I'll run that down there. And we'll just... Yeah, as you can see, there's more and more lacing coming out now. Actually, that was just the right amount of resin for that size. Unintentional, of course. Come on, there's a little bit of purple in there. Oh, I quite like that. Right, very nice. So all I'm going to do is, I've got lots of resin that's run off at the back here. I'm just going to that's it. I thought it was level, but obviously it wasn't. So make sure your canvas is level. Anyway, I'll let you see the end results when it's dry.